June the 8th, Brick by Boring Brick. You must build up your life action by action and the content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible, and no one can keep you from this. But there will be some external obstacles, perhaps, but no obstacle to acting with justice, self-control, and wisdom. But what if some other area of my action is thwarted? Well, gladly accept the obstacle for what it is and shift your attention to what is given and another action will immediately take its place, one that better fits the life you are building. Marcus Aurelius Meditations 8.32. Ryan Holiday talks about elite athletes. It mentions elite athletes in the collegiate and professional sports increasingly follow a philosophy known as the process. It's a philosophy created by University of Alabama coach Nick Saban, who taught his players to ignore the big picture. Important games, winning championships, the opponent's enormous lead, and focus instead on doing the absolute smallest things well, practicing with full effort, finishing a specific play, converting on a single possession. A season lasts months, a game lasts hours. Catching up might be 4 touchdowns away, but a single play is only a few seconds. And games and seasons are constituted by seconds. If teams follow the process, they tend to win. They overcome obstacles and eventually make their way to the top without ever having focused on the obstacles directly. If you follow the process in your life, assembling the right actions in the right order, one right after the other, you too will do well. Not only that, you will be better equipped to make quick work of the obstacles along that path. You'll be too busy putting one foot in front of the other. Notice the obstacles were there in front of you. next to even notice the obstacles were even there. Bricks by burning bricks. So first thing I would like to say is that there's no actual obstacles. Obstacles are made up egoic constructs. So this philosophy is sharing that if you focus on the process, you won't even notice these egoic constructs of obstacles being the path. One foot in front of the other, day by day, step by step. 12 steps, Alcoholics Anonymous practice for one day at a time philosophy. 1 second at a time, one play. And it's true that many people want to think about the big picture, what's coming up, but we're never in the coming up, we're never in the future. You cannot control the future. You can only control what you're doing now, what you're saying, your body at this present moment. And no one can stop you from that. There's no obstacles. 99.9999% of the time, you have full control of the body. Yes, you might get the occasion where, as Marcus mentions, you're pushed, your body's pushed. And yeah, ignoring the big picture. You must fully build up your life, brick by brick, one brick. So it's brick by brick and moving your focus away from the house. Put one brick on top of one brick, the house will be built. We don't need to focus on the house. The house is the byproduct of the process. Same philosophy for your life. Your life is constructed by what we do, what process we follow. What you're seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, touching is the product of what you've been doing, how you've been responding, what choices and behavior you've been making in the moment, not what you've been thinking. Your life isn't what you've been thinking about could happen in the future. Your life is a construct of how you've been responding to thoughts of being in the future. But there is no future. So it's focusing on one play at a time, doing the right thing in the right time to the best of your ability, as much as possible. Ignoring what other people are doing, when you will die, how long will you live? That's being dealt with. It's our job to be here, present, and enjoy this. Enjoy just responding and what feels good at that time. So yeah, practicing the process, building our lives, creating our life. Thank you.